What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode of Draft to Glory, we got knocked out in the first round. The previous two episodes, actually the previous three episodes, I believe we got to the final and lost and two finals and won. So things were looking up in the series so far. My coin total is very low because, as you know, as I explained quite a few times now, ooh, my favorite formation in the game, I'll take that. I've just been lazy with selling things. I haven't sold anything really yet. There's a lot of good players there. I mean, that Pogba card would be a nice way to start, but I think that Messi card is where I'm at, man. Like 98 Messi, if we can get like 98 or 99 Ronaldo as well. Oof. I'm really tempted to take that Nani card because it looks great. But at the same time, Neymar, more pace, more dribbling, more shooting, same passing, more physical, more defending, fits the league. Look at that. It's actually given us 4 5-star skillers. I never really see Team of the Season or Team of the Year Neymar, and Neymar is one of my favourite players on this game, so we'll take him as well. A great start, and we also get, ooh, hello 95 Aguero. What a way to start the draft off, guys. That attack is destructive. 5-star and 2 4-star skillers. We got 5-star weak foot, I do believe 4-star weak foot, and another 4-star weak foot. That is a really good way to start off the team with 3 big players. And then in midfield, we don't have a single La Liga player, so it's kind of like who fits the narrative. Now this Salza card actually fits. Pjanic doesn't fit. Gundogan could potentially work. Thiago specifically could potentially work. That Dahoud card as well, quite like Gundogan or Thiago, you know, it could work. I think I'll take Dahoud. And we've got four Team of the Season to start things off, but I'm not necessarily looking for Team of the Seasons. However, Koke works perfectly, and if we swap him around with him, that puts us up to 33 chem. Now, we could easily get like Han, a left back. Actually, let's have a look what left backs we get. Okay, so we didn't get one that helps us necessarily. We're going to have to take Felipe Luis here, because we'll get, in fact, if we did that helps us massively. If we got, like, for example, like Philippe Lahm at right back, that would be helpful. And this Benyat card as well really does help us. There you go. That for the midfield is pretty damn decent. It's only this one Dahoud card so far that's costing us. Now, yes, we've got 6 Team of the Season players, but we're looking at getting a 100 chem team here. If we got Godin here, there's an 89 Godin. This Cabral card is actually really good. I don't want to take him. I'm going to take the 89 Godin because it just fits the team so much better. He gets perfect links, or strong links anyway, with the 2 midfielder, with the midfielder and the left back, which means it doesn't matter what goalkeeper we'll go for. So we'll look at the goalkeeper next. Farman makes sense for Bundesliga defense on the right hand side. Buffon makes sense for wanting to go for a high rated team. Let's take, like, De Gea would make sense if we've got a Spanish centre back. We're going to take Farman, and I would love a Hummels, a Boateng, something big here. We get ourselves we get a Ramos as well. Mats Hummels, it's going to have to be Mats Hummels. He just fits so much better. And we don't get anything that helps us on the right hand side. I'm going to take, we literally just have Germans, that's it. I'm going to take Juanfran. I think I'm going to swap those 2 around. That puts up to 93 chem, and then if we swap those around, that's 90 chem. Yeah, so that's a better fit there. In fact, if we do that and then that, no, that loses. Yeah, okay, so it's better chem if we do that. So that puts us to 93 chemistry, which is obviously very good. Very nice indeed. Now we're missing a left back, maybe a better right back, a couple better midfielders, but this team is solid so far. So, oh wow, Jesus Christ. We'll take the BBVA centre back just in case we go full La Liga. Come on, give me big players. There we go. We get Di Maria or Royce as an option. I'll probably take Royce. I prefer him more to Di Maria. Definitely for me. 89 rated as well. Very nice indeed. We get Petr Cech. We get Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Petr Cech doesn't fit. Aubameyang does because as a super sub, he's amazing. In fact, if we could get... Oh, wait. Actually, we could probably fit in Royce and Aubameyang now. We put Royce up there. Aubameyang in there. We put Royce in there. That puts us to 96 chemistry. If we can get ourselves the good left back, we might have just made an absolutely sensational hybrid. There's Ansa. Oh, wow. 98 Ronaldo. You can't. It's rude not to, isn't it? You can't not. And Saudi doesn't help either because it doesn't fit the league that we're going for, and we don't have an Argentinian either. Ronaldo does work. We've got a fantastic bench here, right? Who do we get? We get Corchia, we get Carvajal, we get Rodriguez, who helps, not massively, but should put us on 100 chem. It does indeed. So we currently have a 190 with 3 huge players on the bench and an entire subsection to fill. And we get ourselves Oblak, which we will take, again, just in case we go full La Liga. We get ourselves... Does Matip help? No, Matip doesn't help. Insua doesn't help. None of these help. We'll take highest rated with it, which is Matip, and we'll throw on Ronaldo to the bench. That should put us at 190. It indeed does. Next up, we get... Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's trying to screw me. We'll take Mariano for... the league team again, and does that put us up to a 191? No, that keeps us at a 190. We've got 4 spots to go. We're still due a silver as well, which would be pretty disappointing. We'll take Mesut Ozil there for the rating, an 88 rating. That keeps us at a 190. We get a team of the season. That stays 190. That stays 190. We might as well take Forestieri just because it stays 190. And does it go to 191? It does go to a 191. That's awesome. I might get my first ever 191, guys, and my highest ever rated squad. Who do we get as the next attacker? We get 84 rated players. That Agra card is actually good. That Mamave card isn't bad either. And that Gamero card fits the team. It puts us down to a 190. So this last card is going to determine whether or not we get a 191, and we will not. We absolutely will not. Actually, we may well do. It depends what Felipe Luis does to the team. Now, I want to show you something, guys, because this isn't important necessarily, but arranging the bench in order doesn't change the rating. What changes the rating is swapping just 2 players. Because the way it works is when you add a new player in, it doesn't update the rating. It updates ratings after you swap a player. So if I actually arrange this bench, because a lot of people say, oh, if you arrange your bench, it will go to a 191 and think that that's important. But what you'll see here is me arranging the bench plays absolutely no bearing on how the team is. I do still believe we can actually get this to a 191 if I put in Ronaldo, Gamero, and probably if I put Ronaldo up here and then Gamero here, that's still 100 chemistry. It's Dahuda's off chem. If I put in... Ozil obviously doesn't help, I don't know why I do that. If I actually put Aguero up front, that puts us down to 99 chemistry. But yeah, okay, so I don't think I can actually get a... wait, if I actually put Oblak in there... No, it's still the same. Yeah. So as I've shown there, guys, you know, I'll actually go with Royce and Aubameyang up front as well. As I've shown, guys, arranging the bench doesn't change anything. You can play with it as many times as you like. It's just that first swap. What people assume is because they'll go and grab their, let's say my Ronaldo was here and it said 189. When they went and got that Ronaldo and then put him up here, and it's actually changed to 189 now because now it's updated that Matip was on the bench. So if all I'll have to do is swap Matip and Forestieri, and it will re-update that Ronaldo's on the bench, and it will put it back to a 190. See, and it's done exactly that. So if I do that again, and if I take Matip off and put Ronaldo on, so now it hasn't updated that change yet. What you now need to do is, even if I changed these 2 around here, it goes down to 189. It's no effect that Ronaldo's on or off the bench. If then I put Ronaldo back on for Matip, doesn't update it yet. But now what people will do is they'd then put Ronaldo in for Neymar and be like, oh look, arranging my bench has changed it. It's not the way it works. I do understand why people would think that that's how it works, but arranging the bench makes absolutely no difference. Right, who have we got off chem? Messi, Jesus Christ, Messi, Benyat. I guess we need an Argentinian or a Spanish or a German. We get a Spanish manager, no Argentinian. We get a German manager. So we could get Royce to 10 chem. Or we could get Benyat to 8 chem. I think I'd rather get Benyat to 8 chem, so I'll put the Spanish manager in there. So we do get a 190, guys, which obviously isn't a special thing anymore, unfortunately. You know, the 192s, the 193s are the big teams now. But we've got a very, very good playable team, which I'm excited to use. And we're going to go and do the offline draft now. Once again, guys, if you don't enjoy watching the offline drafts be built, timestamps are in the description below. You can just go straight to the gameplay or to the packs now if you just want to see the packs. And we get a 3-4-3. I'm going to take that because this is one of the best choices for picking up the high-rated players. And I'm actually going to take Neymar off of there because I want to get a better version of Ronaldo. You know, a 99 Ronaldo would be where we're at. And we can actually link him with Coutinho there as well. 86 and 92 rated to start things off. I guess we'll go with that Lewandowski. Do we go with that? I just want to take a high rated player that doesn't have a super high rated card. And that is probably going to be... Dybala or Aguero. Let's go with Aguero because Messi will give him at least some chem links. And there is, wow, look at those choices. Those are some spectacular choices. Is that Gareth Bale card right wing or right mid? Well, it's not right mid, that's for sure. Pedro doesn't really help. Carrasco, I mean, he helps, but he doesn't really help. Belarabi, we've got good options to get links with. Let's see what we get in the midfield. So we get two Belgian. In fact, Carrasco would have actually done all right there. I don't think any of these link with anyone. They don't. No one links with anyone here. So we'll take a Belgian to put in there just because he just goes in there. Bundesliga. See, that is like it gives good links to Belarabi. It's not necessarily a good team so far. It's actually been a really bad draft, and it's because it's giving me really bad draft players. But we'll get what we can out of this. We get Rafael Varane there. Probably be a good choice because we are going to be looking to go La Liga throughout this team. And as with that, we'll take Benatia. We'll swap him around. He'll get chem links there. And then in goal, Neuer would be good here. Nice big 96 Neuer. No chance. We do get a Bundesliga goalkeeper. Who would be better here? None of them specifically. So we'll go with him. So really, really bad start to the draft so far, actually, guys. It hasn't really offered me too many good players. I'm going to take that Gareth Bale, even if I have to play him in the middle of the field somewhere. He's the highest rated version of his card. He helps. I'm going to take that Cristiano Ronaldo as well. We're going to put Ronaldo in at left mids, and if we put Bale up front, does that help? It does. We get one extra chem for putting Bale up front there. So, in fact, if we swapped... No, it stays the same. That's fair enough. We've actually got 4 man of the match here, though, which is pretty nice. That Luka Modric is big as well. We could take a 5th man of the match. We could take and should take that Luis Suarez. Luka Modric or Luis Suarez. Luka Modric for the midfield. Let's go with Modric. Obviously, could have taken Suarez, but Modric does give us 80... puts us up to 88 chem, gives us a big 8 chem boost. Serie A, Liga NOS, League 1. We don't really have any of that. So it doesn't really matter who we take there. And then last on the reserves, Mustafi is good for the team. Mustafi is great for the team. Mustafi really helps the team, but Salah's so high rated. We're gonna have to go with Mustafi. He just helps so much more. He's very, very important to the team. Is Mustafi there? So we've got an okay reserve section. The subs is going to be important for us. We've got a really low rated goalkeeper. Is there anyone here? Like Leno's probably the best shout. Like I like Leno and the goalkeeper there will both be on the same chem. So we're going to take check for the rating. That Rudiger card is actually probably better, isn't it? If we take Rudiger and put him in instead of him, that puts us up to 94 chemistry. That's pretty damn decent. Next in the defence we get Juan-Fran Carvajal, Hummels. We'll take Carvajal. I'm not going to put him in yet, although now he actually works. Now we need a striker. Now we need a proper striker from the La Liga. We could go Mkhitaryan. Doesn't really link with anyone, but he's the highest rated. Goetz's better than the centre mid that we've got there right now, so we'll throw him in there. We lose 1 chem because of the cam to centre mid. The next player we get, we're definitely going to be taking Koke. Next up, we're going to be taking... No one there. Absolutely no one. We'll go with Teo there. And then last but not least, in the striker position... Di Maria... Okay. Di Maria would be nice. Koke can go in the midfield. Bale's already there. We'll take Di Maria for the rating. All right, let's see what we could do. I know I can get 100 chem here. It should be actually very easy to get 100 chem here. That's by doing that. We do that. And then we just need any any La Liga. Wait, do I seriously not have a La Liga player here? Carvajal only puts us to 93. I thought I had more. I actually thought I had another La Liga player there. I don't think we're going to be able to get this to 100 chem. Let's put the bench on anyway. Unless we put... Yeah, because I don't have the goalkeeper for it. I don't have, like, the goalkeeper, the centre-back. It's literally just a striker that's the problem. We put Bale back up there and put Bellarabi back there. And then put Gertz there back in the midfield. Still only 93 chemistry. I don't think we could get 100 chem out of this. Who's off chem here? Yeah, it's a striker again and Messi as well. Yeah, that was an oversight on my part, I think. I don't think we can get to 100 chem here, guys. That's relatively disappointing. It might end up being a 91 rated team. It's just not going to be able to get a. Yeah, it's not even a 91 rated team. But anyway, that is the team. It's still a very nice team. Obviously, it doesn't matter what we got or where we go or how we do it because it's only for offline. But that, guys, is going to be the offline team. Really nice couple of teams, a 190 and a 184 that's a 90 rated with really good players. But yeah, let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, into the gameplay we go. And the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-2-3-1, really nicely put together team. The one thing that I didn't notice about this guy's team, though, other than Loudrop Legend and Oblak Man of the Match, there are no special cards outside of informs. This might be the first time in I don't know how long that I've seen a team that doesn't have Team of the Season or Team of the Year cards, and it genuinely made me think, I wonder if this guy built this draft potentially months ago and has just never played draft since and thought, you know what, let me give it a go, because it was really weird time to, a weird way to have a draft like that. Anyway, we end up going 1-0 to the good. We end up just putting a long ball upfield as well. Aubameyang wins it, pass it to Royce, Royce back to Aubameyang. I've played about 2,500 to 3,000 games of FIFA this year so far, and that is the first time I've ever had an AIDS goal quite like that go my way. So it's very nice indeed to get the AIDS goal my way. It put us 2-0 up, and it kind of just gave us that free reign into the next round. You know, my opponent wasn't bad, but he wasn't great, and I was never really in any trouble for finding my way through to the second round. We end up getting ourselves a third goal, and the opponent rage quit at that point. So if that just happened to be you, Calpo640 or Calp640, or if you're a person that's built a draft and hasn't used it in ages, why? What happened there? Next opponent. Now this is a team like, you know, what we're more likely to see right now. 5 blue cards, some informs, a couple of regular cards just to boost his chemistry from there. But he's got some really good cards in there as well. Di Maria, Marquisio. I'm not overly sold on Buffal. I don't think he's brilliant. I think he's good. But I would genuinely prefer Royce, Neymar, Ronaldo, Sanchez, Hazard, all of those kind of people over that Buffal Team of the Season. And we end up going 1-0 down to a Lacazette goal. But we got back in quite quickly with, like, I say the best a lot. I say the best player in the game, or my favourite player in the game a lot. And it's because it's interchangeable with who I'm using at the time and how I'm feeling at that specific time. But I've got like a core group of about 10 players. I would say if you ever get this player or this version of this player, take them. That 99 pace, 93 rated Team of the Season Aubameyang is one of those guys that I would consider one of the best players in the game this year. He is phenomenal. I heavily rely on 4-star skill moves. With Aubameyang, you don't need 4-star skill moves. He's so fast, and like, I know he has 99 pace, I know Ronaldo has 99 pace, I know Messi has 99 pace. I know there are some 99 pace players out there, or some 97, 98 pace players that feel fast. That Aubameyang, he just feels on a different level, absolutely different level, and he's just a joy to play with. In the 90th minute of this game, though, guys, after a very close game, I managed to steal the win in the 90th minute. I tackled him perfectly in my own defensive third. Got 2 passes later, counter-attacked him, squared it across to Aubameyang, put it in the back of the net, and you can see by the match stats that are just about to show up, it was a very even game. I had a few more chances, but passing was even, possession was bang even. And then into the semi-final we go, guys. We'll come up against another really nice team. Messi, Insigne, Suarez, Benyat, Iniesta, that hamstick card. That blue Dani Alves, which again is for me one of the best players in the game. Team of the Dani Alves is just amazing. But you're about to see why I'm happy with the team that I built. I thought this team was great. Look at that from Royce. Bridges a defender, gets into the space. It took a bit of a deflection, but it probably would have gone in anyway. And we find ourselves 1-0 up after 22 minutes. And then round the stroke of half-time, we get the ball down the left-hand side to Rodriguez here. I thought about crossing it, but I decided against it. Cut back inside into Koke. Koke into Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a drag back. Evades a couple of tackles, gets into the box, smashes it off the bar, and it flies into the back of the net. So my opponent here rage quit at 2-0, which was really, really surprising to me because it was an even game. I had more possession, but I think my opponent actually had more chances than me. There you go. So he's got more chances. He had better pass accuracy. I'd scored with both my shots. He wasn't out of the game. And then to the final, we've come up against a guy called Brad Morgan. A really, really nice team. Blue Ronaldo, that Di Maria. See how he only has 83 chem? Well, you probably can't see because my face cam is there. But he only has 83 chem. So after the game, he messaged me saying he's a fan of myself and he watches Inception stream. And after he saw Inception and myself use low chem teams, he started using players to put the best players in the team, which is why he had that low chem. And with that, he ended up winning 8 out of his last 9 drafts, which is an insane return. With that being said, in this game, he was the better player. He was a much better player than me. I got a really, really lucky first goal there with Messi. I should have scored with Aubameyang. Like, Aubameyang should have been putting that in the back of the net. But I got a really lucky second chance with Messi, who scores. He then equalises with Di Maria with a lovely goal from kickoff, runs through my midfield, beautiful stop and turn into the box. And once again, Aubameyang, see Aubameyang winning that header. He's so good, honestly. I can't express my love for him enough. The ball falls to Koke 25, 30 yards out. 83rd minute, guys. Koke smashes the ball and it flies into the back of the net. And it was such an undeserved goal. You know, I was under pressure the entire game. My opponent was creating chance after chance. My keeper was making some crazy good saves. I was putting in some unbelievably amazing last-ditch tackles to save myself over and over. And then eventually I made it 3-1 with Aubameyang. And instantly again, another kickoff goal. It's crazy that my opponent managed to score 2 goals pretty much direct from kickoff as his only 2 goals, considering how well he played throughout the whole game. But he pulled it back to 3-2, but it was just too late in the game, too late in the day. And you'll see by the match stats, I think the possession was even, but my opponent was considerably better than me, and I found myself very fortunate to win the game. And very fortunate to win the draft in general. So, Brad, if you are watching the video, bro, GG's. I'm sure you'll go and get, you know, another draft win in the very near future. But that, guys, is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we end up winning the draft. Pretty easy first couple of games. Relatively difficult semi-final. And then a very difficult final. In fact, I probably didn't deserve to win the final. I got a really lucky goal early on. And I was on the back foot for like the whole game after that. You know, I was really struggling to keep a clean sheet. I eventually got the second goal. My opponent scored one back, and then I got a third. But he messaged me after the game, said he's a big fan, and you know, GG. And I messaged him back, just letting him know that he was unlucky, and I didn't really deserve to win that game. But there's so many times where I lose games I deserve to win, and it's, you know, it's nice when you win a game that you probably deserve to lose. Now, as per the last few episodes, we've quit in the final of the offline draft again. We're going to see what our packs bring us this time, and we get a jumbo gold pack and a premium gold pack. So that's the first time we did it, it was successful. That's now 3 consecutive unsuccessful attempts in the offline draft at getting a better pack, and we're going to go see what we get in the online draft. Now, I don't necessarily want a 50k pack because they just don't seem to give out. Mega packs I'll be happy with. As many 15k packs as you want to throw my way, yeah, we'll take those. But I really don't, or the 25k packs as well, not the player ones, the other ones with all rares would be good. Or a 100k pack would be good. But I don't necessarily want 50k and a 5k pack, and I definitely don't want the 4 packs where you get 2 25s and 2 5s. That is like just the worst prize. And we get 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack. So that's not bad. Out of this prize, that's what we won. That's what we packed Cristiano Ronaldo in, and what we packed that team of the season Hector Bellerin in. So we're going to start with the jumbo gold pack, guys. 24 items, only 3 rares, but the 24 items obviously going to be massive for the club and should really help us. It wraps, nothing really doing there. A rare contract, a rare healing card, and that's pretty much it. That Leicester kit might actually sell for 1,000 or so coins, just because you know, Leicester are just popular right now. Okay, it's like 200 coins at best. We've almost got 1,000 items in the club now. I really need to go and sort the club out. We've now got 2 premium gold packs and 2 red gold packs. With the fact that there's 4 team of the seasons in packs at the time of recording this, probably not by the time you're watching this, I'll be really disappointed if I don't get at least 1 low-end team of the season, you know? That's kind of like what we're going for here. We get the England away kit, another pretty terrible pack, but our pack luck in general has been pretty damn bad. You know, I know we've got a lot of coins on this account. I know we've had some luck on this account. But in general, who's that going to be? That's going to be an... Oh, it's not even the next team of the season. It's just... Oh, wow. 3 rare players. None of them worth anything. We get Suarez in a pack. What banter that is. But yeah, in general in this series, due to the amount of packs we've actually opened, due to the amount of games we've played, the amount of episodes we've done, I don't know if what I've got is what I would consider pack luck. You know what I mean? Like, it's through sheer determination. Right, here, blue. Oh, it's going to give us Handanovic. There could still be a low rated blue in here. There's not. We get 2 goalkeepers and a right back. Absolutely shocking pack to start things off with. And here we go, guys. So this is going to be the final pack of the episode. EA Gods, are you with us? Let's see. Give us a blue. It's going to be Sommer. Oh, my God. That... Oh, wow. That is horrendous. I don't even know if we make money back off of winning the draft here. That was so bad. They were some of the worst packs. Like, the good packs, just really bad pack luck. But anyway, guys, that is going to signal the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.